site when an explosion rocked the Omaha riverfront on Tuesday is talking about the harrowing experience. He's hoping to dispel the notion that the workers did something wrong. 2 men died in the explosion. 1 man barely escaped with his life. Good evening. I'm Jennifer Griswold.
And I'm Craig DeGrelli. Tonight we're learning more about that survivor, where he was when the blast occurred, and what saved him. New at 10, reporter Kelly Bartnick is live at the news center to explain. Kelly.
Craig, Joe Coschka's attorney says he survived because he was outside the tanker and wearing a safety harness. James Martin Davis says accusations the men were smoking near the car are untrue. The explosion sent flames out hatches at the top and bottom of the rail car. It blew the ladder out along with Dallas Folk, who was on it. Coschka heard the other victim, Adrian Lepore, screaming inside the tank. We have also learned there was a 4th man on the cleaning crew. He was on the ground during the blast and ran away from the flames. Rescue crews found Folk on the ground. He was rushed to the hospital and died. Lepore's body remained surrounded by hazardous fumes and chemicals. Hazmat crews waited 6 hours for them to clear before they could recover the body.
It blew my client clean off the car, and the only thing that saved him was that harness. When he was still in his harness, trapped against the car, he heard Adrian inside yelling, "There's no ladder, there's no ladder." And so he couldn't get out, and they think he probably wouldn't have lived anyway, even if there had been a ladder.
Davis says Coschka has injuries to his back, but the emotional anxiety is taking the biggest toll right now. Tonight, we spoke to Coschka's mother. She says the two had been estranged and they hadn't spoken until after this incident. She said this tragedy will bring them closer together. And that's sad because 2 other families are suffering so much right now. In the news center tonight, Kelly Bartnick, Action 3 News.
All right, Kelly, obviously the fallout continues. Investigators have not said what chemicals the workers were using to clean the rail car when the explosion occurred on Tuesday at 2nd and Hickory. The blast killed workers Dallas Folk and Adrian Lepore. The company Nebraska Rail Car Cleaning Services is calling the explosion an accident. OSHA is now investigating. That probe could take 6 months. For the latest